All right, guys, I'm gonna do a training session with the ORB Mouthguard right now. So I'm gonna show you guys a little bit of the app beforehand. I'm gonna start my session, then afterwards we'll come back and check out the results at the end. So this is the app we're gonna be using. I'm just gonna hit start session right here. Once I put the Mouthguard in, it'll sync up and I can start my training session. All right, guys, so on this app here, you can see all these different parameters. So here we look at my heart rate. You can see I spent most of the session in like zone 2, zone 3. This is a little bit of an easier session here, but shows how long my workout was, how many calories I burned, and my average heart rate throughout the workout. And you can see how long I spent in each heart rate zone. All right, so this tab shows movement intensity. This shows how vigorous or dynamic your movements are throughout your workout. So you can see here, the beginning of the workout, I was doing a little bit less, and as things moved on, I was doing more. Like I said before, this is a relatively easy workout, so I spend most of the time in the low movement intensity range, but this is really good to see for a combat athlete, you know, when you need those like big bursts of energy, see if you're really giving it your all in those situations. So this next tab here shows impacts. You know, in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, there's not that much, you know, blunt force, but you do see here, there was one instance where the graph kind of spiked up a little bit. You know, it shows which side of my face was hit. So that's always good to see, especially if you think you suffered a concussion, or it may be a sport where there's more, you know, force impact like football or MMA or boxing. It's really good to have this data on hand. All right, guys, thanks to ORB for sponsoring me and sending me this product. If you guys are interested in checking one out, it's definitely worth it. It's going to provide a lot of useful data and enhance your training.